Hi, this video is related to our solution, FilesDNA.com, which is advanced e-signature solution created by Borderless Security Company in Manchester, UK. Let me show you today a brief description or features. We go through the control panel, and this video is specifically for Khaled and his team. We go to FilesDNA.com, we click to register or to log in directly. Then we will end up here with the control panel. This is the dashboard where you see all the files, all the folders, how many documents that you have, if you have templates, how many of them. And as you see, this is a free account that everyone can register and have it. In the meantime, you can see here also your own signature, your own initial, your document that's signed by the blockchain, your Ethereum address, and the process that you did for verification your account or yourself, which you have mobile number, passport, ID, or proof of address, fingerprint, email verification, and all these things. And then on the other hand, you can see the security setting that you enabled. And now I enabled all these things under my account. Then we go to my documents, where you see all the documents that I uploaded to my account. And you can see, for example, here there is a little bit uh, tag next to each file, and that tag, it's very easily you set up in order to sort out or help for advanced searching. You can see this file, it has with two tags, and that tag you can search and you can have multiple, and very easy. You can go here and then you can say where is the tag over here. You can say home, for example, and then you can see that home is already there, and then all the files that tagged with home, it will come next to me. Very easy step for the tagging. Then let's go for the different options that we do have here today. So in my profile, you go to account setting. Then this is the basic setting where you have name, last name, mobile number, company name, address, and all these things, your country. Then under signatures, you will have your default signature, and you can add multiple signatures as well. So for example, this is a signature. Let me delete it. So you can see this is my own signature. Let me delete this one as well. And let's create a signature. There is a predefined signature with the specific text, as you see, and that includes your first name, last name, and in your initial, according to what you have here. So if I type something here, it will reflect directly. At the same time, you can draw your signature, and thus you can do it live, as you see it like this. Or you can upload your signature, but I don't recommend this because this is not secure. Let's go for the choose. This is one sample, and then I can add a date and time automatically. As you see, it's automatically updated, and then I can also sign by, so it will show my name over here with sign by. And this is all dynamic, as you see. The date and the time, it's automatically assigned when you sign the document and update it. So this is really a dynamic and not a picture. Once you will click create, you can see here there is a code, and that code is actually the hash value of your signature. So every signature is hashed and calculated in our system. So it's very secure. And by default, it's showing default. If you add another signature, let's say try this one, and then I will say like this, and then I will create it. It will become secondly like this, and I can make it as a default if I want. Then if we go to the smart signature, this is I already explained in the previous video. You can refer to that video for it. Under sign delegation, this if you are in trouble on vacation or something like that, Then you can delegate your signature to somebody else within your organization or your company. You can give a start date, an end date, and then here you can give the name of the person that you want to delegate. Security settings. So this is the most important part, and that differentiates us from other vendors because we have a lot of security measures and standards that we added to the product that make it more secure and very high standard in organization like government, banks, or a very private sector like police investigation and all these things. And here is the two-factor authentication from Google, and that's an app you install it in your mobile. We are working to add another two-factor authentication from Microsoft as well. And here under the fingerprint, this is actually, it will work with your mobile. So if you enable this, that means you need to authenticate your account with mobile. I will try it now in front of you just to show you how easy and it's nice to have it. Let me log into my account and then I will show you live how it looks like. So I will sign in with same username and password that I signed here on the web. And as you see here, now I'm logged. What I will do, I will disable this one. And once I disable it, it will show you, it will ask me that I need to verify this. And then I need my account to be enabled. As you see, it's asking me now to put sorry, let me click again. It's asked me again now to verify, and then now I will put my finger, and then it's authenticated, it's gone. Now, if I want to enable it again, I can press again, it will tell me verify in mobile, then it will come the request to my mobile, and then I need to verify my signature, fingerprint, and then it's active. And now it will tell me, do I want to secure the document and your signature? Both? Then I will say yes. I will select both of them, for example, and submit. And what that means, I need to secure both of them. You see here now when I select the signature, it comes active automatically. That means if I enable this one, no one can go to my account and change my signature or even see my signature. So this is really a secure feature that account is secured by your fingerprint. Now when I click, it asks me to verify. So when I verify, it will pop up here on the My Mobile, and then I need to put my finger, then I will go over here. So this is very nice security feature. We continue with the same thing, which is the NFC. And NFC, basically, it's a card that we will ship to the client after he verified. And by default, this is a feature with paid account. So as you see, I don't have a paid account now, so it's not working. The same thing for the mobile authentication. It's basically same idea of the fingerprint, but it's less complex. So I will do the same thing. I will just disable it. And if I disable it, it will ask me also to authenticate. And then I need to press allow. And then it will remove the authentication, for example. I'll just do nothing. So this is now disabled. I can enable it. And then you can see it's pop up. Then I will say allow. Then I will give what kind of authentication you want to do. Secure document, I will say yes. And here, if I want to select this, there is a currently fingerprint authentication enabled for this option. Do you want to override or not? I will leave it. So I will use only mobile authentication for a secure. I'll click submit. And that's the way that we need to do basically with mobile authentication. PDF metadata, this is very nice feature and is not available also for the other competitors, which you can insert in any PDF your own data and your own metadata, and it can include the title, author, and keywords as well. In billing, we have the plans, and then you have the credit card payment. We are partnered with Stripe, and all the information, credit card, and the customer details will be stored by them. So this is a very secure and very reliable partner. Under products, you can see we have the NFC card and you have the eSignature pad that we can, a user, he can buy it and we ship it to him. Then under digital payments, this is when he decide to buy our services with the digital cryptocurrency, and we support all the major currencies available in the market. Here under manage tags, you can see the tags that I used before, like home or Muhammad. And here you can add just a new tag, and it's Unicode, so you can add multiple tags as much you want, and you can use with your own language. User verification, this is also something very nice and not available to any other vendors. We divided the user verification into multiple, let's say, levels, and each level has a certain percentage of the 100%. So user, he identify his ID and passport, then he will do 25, then he go for proof of address, then it's 15, liveness check, we are working on it. Then fingerprint, we already verified from mobile, we just did enabled a few seconds back. Mobile verification, that's also a paid plan, so it need to be payable. And email by default is verified when the user he sign up. So in total, it's like 100, and actually we will add more here in our plan. Under the download, basically you can download the eSignature pad software. It's for Mac or for Windows. And then here, this is the root certificate for the Acrobat PDF, because we use our own PKI system, which is the private key infrastructure for the eSignature, the PDF files. And any user using FilesDNA, you can verify his signature using this certificate. And there is a lot of videos or tutorials that we have in the help file as well over here to show you how everything is working. So basically you click over here and then you can see all the details, or how to anything about the signature pad. So all these details are available online. We go back to my document, and you can see, for example, here I can upload it from here a file. I can create a file on the fly. I can create a folder. So if I create a file, I can create an empty PDF, and I create an HTML file. So this feature is not available to any vendor. Let's say this is a new test one, my PDF file. I will create the PDF on fly, and let me show you all the features that we can do with this PDF file. So by default, it's one page, and we can click over here and we can add below or above a new page, and simply like this, you have multiple pages. Let's go for this one, and then I will, for example, I will sign my document. I will place it anywhere, and you can see the time is exactly the same time that at this second. So it's 16:20, and here's 15:20. It's UTC because I am +1. Then I can draw, and you can change the color. It's very, very effective. I can change the width. I can do the transparency. So a lot of features, which is good and not available to any other vendor. Then I can put a text, and I can do like this. We can change the size, we can change the font, and all these things are available live online. Then this is also very nice, which is a watermark. You can put a watermark in all your PDF file. It comes by default, or you can specify all, or it will come by range, which one you want to set. Here you have a size, here you have the opacity. So all the information are available over here, and you can have a full control about what you need. The very important part of it, which is also unique, we have a QR code, and that QR code is bind only to our file. And any user, he scan this QR code, the document will show up. I will show you how this works live in the with the mobile. And basically, this feature, it's the files DNA is unique, using nobody using this, so you can identify and verify document by anyone. So nobody can say this is a forged document or this is not real document. No, any document that FilesDNA is doing will be unique with a QR code, and that QR code will identify this document because this document will appear live from the server. Let's discover this how. I will save this one, and once I save it, it will come as a new file somewhere here. Let's see, where is it? And this is the one, and as you see, it's a few seconds back. Now I have so many options over here when I do the right click on the mouse. So let's go and edit this document. And this is the beauty of the files DNA, everything in layers. So you can change everything by yourself, and you can resize everything driven by database, so you don't lose your changes, or you can modify always. Now we can finish this. We do it as a PDF, so it will flatten all the layers together into one, and then it will generate a PDF file. So that's the most important, let's say, output of files DNA, which is a unique feature as well with other vendors. So this is should be somewhere over here. This is the new test, and then we should have a file called a new test export. Oh, where is that? Did I select a new file? No? One sec. Yeah, it's exported. So this is the file now. It's one piece. You can see the view. Now, if I download, or no, you don't need to download. If I now open this file, and then with any user, he has the files DNA, and he want to verify this document is correct or not. So basically on the mobile, there is a scanner over here. I click on the scanner. It will show me to scan the QR code. Then I will scan the QR code like this. It will show it will open the document right like this. You see now it's searching for the document. It's verifying all the hash code and all the signatures, and then it's live. You can see the document coming from the browser. This feature is very unique, and you can use it for a document forgery and attestation. So any document you need to attest it online, you just use Files DNA system, and he will do the job for you. And you can see you can see the 2 pages as well from the mobile, and this is really high-end feature. Then we go to a blockchain. So now we have signed the document, and other people, they sign the document. For example, here I have a couple of examples of signed document. This is a pending. This is a signed version. Somebody declined my signed request. Let's see how this works, for example. And we have this guy, Hussam. He signed an NDA. Let's see how that works or this one, multiple people, this is a decline, or this one, he declined, and then we have recorded message why it's declined. So we have, when somebody sends a sign request to user B, when he declined, he can record why it's declined, or he can register it. So under the blockchain here, you can see all the details about the signature. This is my signature that we just signed today, this file. This is the hash value. This is the public key. This is the signed key. And we can verify on the fly on the blockchain. And that's the beauty of FilesDNA, which DocuSign, they don't have their own blockchain explorer. They simply, they said we have it, but they don't show it as we show it to the end user. And here the signed key, this is the public key, the timestamp, and all the block numbers and all these things. And basically, very simple that you can verify all these things by yourself as well. If you go to just FilesDNA Explorer, and then you can see live our blockchain explorer working, and every few seconds he produce a new block on the blockchain with the information that he has. So we are fully transparent, everything recorded by blockchain. There is no way that somebody can tamper the records or change it. Then here under information, we have a very clear information about the Ethereum address, then your public key and your private key. And then under the Explorer, I show you a few seconds back. Under reports, you can generate the report that you want, start date, end date, and then you can select the subject you want, and you can generate all the details for that. For example, in contacts, you can add your contact that you want. Basically, you just put first name, last name, and his email, and you have it in your contacts. These contacts will be used later on when you sign a document, or you request a document to sign. Let's have a very quick view about how to send a request to somebody who wants to sign a signature. Let's use our own, let's create a new file, and I will say sign 222. And now under here, let's assume that this is our own PDF file and has all the information that you want. I want to send it to you, Khalid, to sign it. Then I will say sign request. Then I will put, for example, the text that I want to put, that you will need to fill that one. So I will say, let's say, assume this is your email. This is the thing that you need to fill. And then I need you to sign over here. And also I select your email, and I want you also to add date, for example, like this. So basically, you need to full name, signature, and date, and I can put in front of that some fields which is not editable, and I will say name, and that will appear just like this. And then I will repeat it. I will say select another one, and I will say sign or signature. No, it's wrong. And then I put here a date. And these fields will be affixed inside, and I will use this to send it to you to ask you for the signature. I will click save. It comes under the my files, then right click, and I will say sign request. So I will send sign request, and here this is the beauty of FilesDNA. Here you can see the other side, what security he enabled. For example, this email, which is my other email, by the way, he enabled fingerprint. That means I can force him when he sign to select fingerprint. Without adding fingerprint, he will not be able to sign. If I want him to do simple signature directly without anything, then I will just remove. So it depends on the user, what options that he enabled. You can select the security level that you want. And then you can just click send. It will come directly to the other account email as a link to sign. And as you see, the process is changed to in process. If you go to signing request, you will see the same thing. This is the email that is sent to, it's pending. Now let's log in to the other account. I will log out from here. Then I will log into the other account, which is this one. Then here you can see there is a notification comes a few seconds ago that I need to sign a document. I click on this, and then I will see this is I need to write anything here. I need to sign. I can do choose from my end, or I can draw live like this. And then I can add my date and just say finish. Simple, that's it. I can download my version or I can go home back. Now let's go out from here. I will log in again with my original account, which is this one. Then I can see on the notification that it's signed by this guy. If I go to signing request, I will see it's signed. Let me verify the other guy with the blockchain. So I go to the document. I see this is the one that is signed. I see that this guy, he signed it. This is his public key. This is his hash value. Let me check on the blockchain. It's verified signature. So he really, that guy, he signed it with his private key. So this is very, very high security level of e-signature and verification. Then I can come back over here and it says pending by owner. Why? Because I send you a sign request. So after you sign, then I will sign by myself. So now I will edit and look at this. You can do nothing only to sign. So whatever you signed is very protective and nobody can change anything in it. Then once I need to sign, I will add my signature over here. I click finish, and then the document will be finished from both sides, signed, and signed on the blockchain as well on the same time. And as you see here, it's showing as completed. Sorry. Now, if I do right-click, I will see that the edit version gone. So you cannot edit this anymore. That's not valid. Let's check on the blockchain. We will see this is now plus because more than one person he signed it, and you can see this is he signed it first, then second you sign it. This is the time that it's signed. This is the time he signed. This is the information, and that will be visible also for this guy and his blockchain information. So this is very, very good way of securing signature documentation and the process itself. We have a lot of other features like templates and workflow, but I think this is give you a good overview about the product and how the security of the product. Thank you very much. Have a good day.